One of the things that I would have thought was most important, politicians, MPs, members of parliament, I should say, are essential workers as recognised in the health order, but also are essential workers. I would much rather be home with my family. I would much rather that. And they would rather I was home with them. But why should I expect police officers, people who stack shelves in supermarkets, people who work in the airlines to go and do their jobs in times of this particular situation, and I'd rather stay at home? That's actually not what we expect from our leaders. And you will note too, is that the government has had an opportunity to put in place the Epidemic Response Committee, which could have had the sort of scrutiny that we normally get in question time, and they have refused steadfastly, totally blocked any suggestion of that, and that would have avoided any of this. As for the Zoom Parliament, never been tested here. The government has had 18 months, and Trevor Mallard has 18 months to work it out how that would work. We're looking at it and saying, actually, we don't think that's going to bring the scrutiny, and the Epidemic Response Committee and the virtual parliament, well, that's now we're talking, but actually just shutting down scrutiny because the government doesn't want to answer the questions, that's not good enough for the people of New Zealand. The reason that the lockdowns tend to be respected by most people is that they can see that it is quite effective in stopping a spread of a virus, but the best thing that the government could do right now is to get more vaccine in and get it rolled out as fast as possible. So we saw yesterday, I think it was that Dr. Shane Reti came out with a statement on 12 pharmacists in Auckland able to give vaccinations, and yet there's all these pharmacies all over Auckland unable to do it. That is the best thing, I think. So whether you're talking 4.5, 4, whatever, the fact is it's all around the vaccination.